Welcome to my YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell to receive notifications. Hi, how many times have you heard that the Quran is the perfect book that always have been preserved by Allah, sent down through Jibreel to Muhammad? Muslims have always claimed that the Quran is perfect, without any errors, without any contradictions. But wait, what if we can find just one mistake in the Quran? That means the Quran is not perfect. It's not sent down by a perfect God, as the Muslims have claimed for the last 1400 years. So can we find just one mistake in the Quran to prove that the Quran is not perfect and it cannot be sent down by a so-called perfect God? Yes, we can. Let's show you how easy it is to find just one error, one mistake in the Quran. If we can find just one mistake in the Quran, that means it is not from God. It cannot be perfect, as the Muslims have always told us. So let us see if we can find a grammatical mistake in the Quran. Let's go. In part 4 of this series, we're going to continue bringing down the hammer on the Quran and the Prophet of Islam. In this part 4, we will continue showing you the grammatical mistakes of the Quran. If you didn't watch part 1, 2, and 3, please go watch it because these are very damaging videos. So let us continue in part 4. Part 4. Talking again about the grammar mistakes of the Quran. But we are going to change the format today. And we are going to ask the Muslims to decide which ayah of the Quran contains a grammar mistake. Today I'm not going to point out the mistake. You can decide yourself, Muslims. If you are a true, sincere Muslim who cares about the truth, if you are a Muslim who cares about al-haq, then I want you to watch carefully. If you are not a sincere Muslim who does not care about his salvation or the truth, please don't continue watching this video. So let us go to the ayahs and let us show you the disaster. We're going to talk about the grammar mistake, and we're going to compare chapter 21 ayah 91 versus chapter 66 ayah 12. So again, chapter 21 ayah 91 versus chapter 66 ayah 12. And you can decide, after watching this video, you can decide which ayah is the correct grammar, which ayah contains the correct grammar, and which one we should actually throw out, or maybe ask the Muslims to fix in their Quran, because they are the ones who claim that the Quran is a perfect book from Allah, supposedly the perfect God of Islam. So Muslims, please choose which one is correct, chapter 21 ayah 91 or chapter 66 ayah 12. Let me show you. This is chapter 21, Surah Al-Anbiya ayah 91. Surah Al-Anbiya ayah 91. وَالَّتِي أَحْسَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهَا مِنْ رُوحِنَا إلى آخر الآية, to the rest of the ayah. So this is talking about someone, in this case we Muslims can decide if that's Jibreel or Allah and Jibreel, who are basically blowing inside Mary's vagina, the farj of Mary. So you have to pay attention to farjaha and fiha. Farjaha and fiha. As I said, we have to pay attention to these two words, farjaha and fiha. Farjaha and fiha. Here, farjaha, her vagina, is a feminine form of the word. Farjaha, her vagina. And fiha, into it or into her, fiha is also a feminine form of word. Chapter 21, ayah 91. So let us compare this one later with chapter 66 verse 12. So as you see, fiha here is feminine and farjaha is feminine. And I want to ask the Muslims to carefully pay attention to what the differences is and decide later which ayah is the correct ayah when it comes to grammatical errors or grammatical facts. And you see here, Muslims are too ashamed. They are ashamed of the language of their Prophet and Allah in the Quran. They have to play with the translation as always. The word is not chastity, the word is vagina. Her vagina, her private female part, her female private part. Right? So stop lying in your translations, Muslims. So let us pay attention again to these two words, fiha and farjaha. Farjaha and fiha. So let us see what we can find more. I went to the corpus Quran to find out what the words actually are. And as you see here, farjaha, again farjaha, her vagina, not her chastity. Her vagina is a feminine singular possessive pronoun, a third person feminine singular possessive pronoun. So the word is a feminine form of word, farjaha. And fiha is into her, meaning into her or into it, is also a feminine singular object pronoun, a third person feminine singular object pronoun. Now here is chapter 66, Surah At-Tahrim, verse 12. Basically, Muhammad is copying and pasting what he said earlier. He is again saying what he said before. This is chapter 66, Surah At-Tahrim, verse 12. Repeating what he said. وَمَرْيَمَ ابْنَةَ عُمْرَانَ الَّتِي أَحْسَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِنَا إِلَى آخِرِ الْآيَةِ, to the rest of the ayah. So here, in this ayah, we see that it's farjaha, but we read fihi. In the last ayah, it was fiha, farjaha, fiha. But here it's fihi, farjaha, fihi, farjaha, fihi. So it's fiha versus fihi. Did you catch it? Fiha versus fihi. Ha, he. Fiha versus fihi. And this is what we can conclude. Her vagina, farjaha, feminine, into it, fihi, masculine. So you already see the disaster here, the problem here. And if we go to the corpus, Quran.com, we can read that farjaha, her vagina, is a third person feminine singular possessive pronoun. So it's a feminine form of word, farjaha. And fihi, not fiha here, as you see, fihi, it means into it or into her. Fihi is a third person masculine singular object pronoun. So Muslims, I want you to think with me here, Muslims. I am going to give you the ball back here. I'm not going to tell you which one is correct, which one is not correct. I am going to ask you, Muslims, here is the question, and I want you to decide. Muslims, which ayah contains a grammatical mistake and which one does not contain a grammatical mistake? As you see, chapter 21, ayah 91 versus chapter 66, ayah 12. And we showed you التي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيها فرجها فيها, chapter 21, ayah 91 versus chapter 66, ayah 12. التي أحسنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه. 21:91 says فيها, 66:12 says فيه. Which one is correct, Muslims? Both cannot be correct. So Muslims, I want to ask you, pick and choose. Which one should we throw out of the Quran? Which one should we fix? And which one should we keep? Chapter 21, 91 or chapter 66, ayah 12. Please choose for us. It's your ball. It's your choice. Decide which one is correct, Muslims. I want to ask our audience to download our videos, share them all over social media to show Muslims that the Quran of Allah is far from perfect. It's not perfect as the Muslims have always claimed, because can Allah, supposedly the divine perfect God, can he make mistakes like these? I rest my case.
And I hope you're watching.
Quite unfortunate.
That does it! Oh! Canada! That's not good.
Self-destruct sequence has initiated.